So why focus on becoming more aware? What's interesting is that's my number one value in life. That's the thing that most excites me and is most important to me. It's also what I want most of in my life because I understand that my level of awareness creates my experience. My level of awareness is how I look at the world, and how I look at the world is what I draw back to me. I see the world as a playground with infinite possibilities, infinite ways to express and to experience itself. And I realize that if I'm unaware of that, I will buy into the idea that I am limited. And that's where most people are. They believe they're limited by their past, they're limited by their circumstances, they're limited by their families, they're limited by their height, they're limited by their weight, they're limited by their what they perceive their mental capability. The fact of the matter is, if you believe you're limited, that level of awareness will bring you a life that is limited. If you believe in you're not limited, and you believe that as you increase your level of awareness of the possibilities in life, you'll have a greater experience, you start to have that. See, awareness is about being able to look at your life from maybe 1,000 feet above. So when you're looking down, you're not in the moment, you're not attached to the moment, you're not attached to things, but rather you're seeing where the direction you're going. You're seeing all of the feelings and obstacles that surround you. You're seeing the benefits of what's happening in your life. You're seeing what possibilities exist. And when you're aware, you realize that you don't have to keep going down the path you're on. You can change paths at any time. You can swing to the right. You can swing to the left. You can go up. You can go down. You can go any way you want. But until you become aware of it, not going to happen. The key thing about awareness is when you do become more aware, for the moment you are aware, you realize that you have a body, that you have a mind, but they're not who you are. And you can direct that mind and you can direct that body based on the level of awareness that you are. This is the most powerful thing that I've been able to find in my life experience. That's why I work on it every day. I work on it through living mindfully. I work on it by setting the tone for my day in silence every day. I work on it through meditation. Meditation slows my focus, takes me out of my condition. When I come out of my condition, I can see life differently. But when I'm stuck in the conditions of my life, those things that I've attached myself to, the ideas, to the beliefs, to the feelings of, man, when you're attached to something, you're not going to see anything expansive. You're not going to see other possibilities. Why? Because you're attached. When you become aware, you realize if there's something in your life that you like, you have the power to recreate it at any time, so there's no reason to be attached to it. Think about that. If you're attached to something, you don't believe you can do it again. Fact of the matter is, you can always do it again because there's an infinite power that's responding to the nature of your thought. So if you're in a relationship and you have a relationship that's rated, let's say 56 on a 100 scale, and you leave that relationship and you go out into the universe, what are you going to attract? Probably another 56 relationship. Why? Because until you change, nothing changes. Your level of awareness has to change. And people say, well, I'm breaking up with this person. I'm getting out of this relationship. I'm going to have a new one right away. No, you've not done any work. You're just coming out of a relationship. You're still in a vibration with it. Even though you're breaking up, you're still in that vibration. Then it's time to do the work to create the new you, the person who would be in that relationship, who would be in that career, who would have that abundance, who would have that health, who would have that connection to spirit. Become that. Make that the focus of all that you're aware of. becoming a greater expression of love, of life, uniquely as you. That's the gift of today. That's the best thing you can do today, is to become the greater expression of you, the uniqueness of you. I'm right there with you. Let's do it together. Much love and aloha.